Well, kia ora, my best beloveds. I have someone joining us today in the studio. This is Lovely the dog. Hello, Lovely. Oh, yes. And we're having a look at the painting that we made yesterday. And it's looking pretty good, actually. I've just caught a few little holes that were, just a few little gaps that were in here. And just added a bit more paint, but not too much. I'm quite pleased with how that's working. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to forgive it. I can't do anything about these lumps and these bits here because they were in the canvas from a painting that was underneath. So it's like, well, that's just what is. And even the edges, they just sometimes in a painting, in fact, quite often in a painting, such things just need to be, I think the word is forgiven. They need to be forgiven. So, let's have a look at the other one. There's Kapiti Island out there. So, some of that wildness we just saw in Kapiti Island in the sea is it being expressed here quite well. The horizon line is still probably too loose, I think. But there's interesting paint happening. And the thing about having interesting paint effects is that when you live with something for a long time, the more subtle interest there is in things like the paintwork, then the more you enjoy it in a long-term fashion. So often instant appeal isn't a good yardstick of why you should buy a painting. So that's not too bad this way up anymore either, although it's you can see how the line is becoming quite centralized. And when that horizon line starts chopping the painting into half, it tends to weaken the composition. It's like, yeah, you know, got it already. It's the unconscious mind. It's like, yep, seen that. And it dismisses a lot of things. So in here we've got this delicious application of the paint, which can be really feasted on. But we need to know how to present it in such a way that it excites the mind. So I'm undecided as to whether it goes this way up or this way up. Perhaps you can tell me what you would do, and that might help the process. Yeah, a bit of feedback. How about that? A bit of feedback would be good. Imagine that, Lovely, if we get some help. That'd be good, wouldn't it? He's a bit glum. He's had a lovely walk, but the music's on. Bear is cooking and the music is on too loud upstairs for such a sensitive dog. He finds loud noises very scary. Because we found him, or he found us in the bush. And any loud noises, he'll run a long way. So we don't know his history. He was about 6 months old when he came crawling in. He was all fleas and bones. Yes, and now you're the most loved dog in the whole world. Except, I'm sure, for your dog. I understand about these things. Have a beautiful day, my best beloveds, or a beautiful evening and a deep sleep, depending on what time it is in your country. Blessings and love.